Yo, what up? It's Tie-Dye, and today I'm going to show you guys the new updated 2022 Mw3 survival strat on resistance. So the number one thing you want, not the number one, the first thing you want to do is come running into this camping spot and camp up on this ledge. And what this is basically going to do is going to allow the path finding for the enemies to increase. So it's better than if you're over where I am, like to the left, down off of it. And you're going to want to focus on getting your streaks, such as like rampage, kill streak, headshots, all of that, knife streak. Whatever you can do to get the most money, that's what you're focusing on doing right now. So this is a live commentary over the thing. I'm just trying to get some streaks here. So with the attack dogs, the nice thing is they can't get you up here. They'll just kind of pile up to the right, which can be of concern later on down the road with the strategy, because you'll see when we implement a team freeze, they'll go after the Sentry turrets, which will expose your riot shield guys, which is not good. But for now, they're of no issue. So get your sleight of hand or whatever perk I guess you can use. You're going to want to use sleight of hand if you're going late game. So for those people who aren't early, like aren't level 50, just play a few times, get whatever perk you can. So I forgot to mention as well, what you should be doing right now is also knifing enemies. And the reason you're going to want to knife enemies is because that will allow you to, basically, it causes a glitch that allows you to not have the animations of the enemies swinging at you, so the enemies will no longer attempt a melee. Instead, when you're close to them, they'll just keep shooting, which is very good, because in a late game, like that quick damage multiplier of someone hitting you can be the difference between life and death. I don't do this until wave like 16, and that's not good. So I got enough money here to go get a gun, and I'm going to get the M60E4, and I'm going to add a red dot with a foregrip. This is going to be the strongest gun in your arsenal. We'll get the MG60 later, or not MG60, the MG like 34. I don't know. I'll tell you when we get it, or put it on the screen right now probably. That's going to be a gun that shoots faster but doesn't do as much damage as the gun we just got. So still, we're just trying to get some streaks, which is why you see me pulling off to the left here into the kitchen. Nice kill streak there. So I do apologize for the bad audio circumstance, because I'm pretty sure my computer audio can get heard right now, and the audio for some reason got recorded. It sounds like it's through like a flanger or something on a DJ board, if anyone knows what that is. I don't know, it just sounds muffled, or like through like a pipe. So I apologize for that, and I know my audio mic can't be the best. Oop, almost died here. Get my knife streak up. This is good to do right now, just because, like I said, the earlier you get your knife kills, you get a certain amount. It changes each game, but you get a certain amount for each game, then it gets to a point where the enemies won't do the animation. And it's from, get like 10 to 20 knife kills at least. At 20 knife kills, you'll certainly get it. That's why you always be patient on the kill streak. Alright, so here we're going to get the MG36. Just add the red dot and iron sight. So wave 10, our first jug. So our jugs on this are going to be wave 15, wave 20, wave 24, wave 26, wave 30, wave 34, wave 36, wave 40. So basically after wave 20 it goes every 4. And I think I said that wrong. I'll put all the waves on the screen to 100 right now. And also, so there's cars over there that I was shooting before I killed those juggernauts, and you're going to want to explode that because that's where the primary encampment spot is. I don't know, I killed the jug there at the car head glitch. You can do that, or you can go to the camping spot, whichever one you think is going to make you have the better chance of survival. Alright, so what we're doing here on wave 13 is setting up some sentry guns, and you can get 2 or more sentry guns by buying one, placing one down, and buying another one, and then picking up the other one and dragging it to your spot. And we're going to want to place it at the left and right side of the coffee table there. That's just the most efficient spot. So that coffee table will allow us to use a team freeze later on in the game. That's where we're going to want to place it. If your turrets don't last that long, then just get new ones. I'm not sure if you have to, I think it should work. Just get new ones later on if your turrets don't last that long. We'll come to that road when we come to it. So here, wave 15, we got 2 jugs inbound. We're going to this green car. And this is going to be our first use of the jug spot. I'll show you how it works here. You just kind of wait for them, and you're going to want to get on the car from the front. And I kind of get a little aggressive there. Later on in the game, you do not want to do that. That will cause issues. Because on unless they're really low and you know it, but on higher rounds, I've died plenty of times just getting not agitated, but thinking, overestimating my strength and just trying to kill the jugs. Here I just keep knifing them. Just to yeah, because you see how they're knifing me? That's how I know that I don't have the glitch, because that one last guy was knifing me. So I got claymores here, and if you hold claymores, it will increase your damage. Alright, wave 20 is going to be our next jug match. And wave 20 is when we're going to want to start thinking about getting our team free set up. So make sure you guys have enough money in the bank. It'll take about I don't know, 20, 25k to set up. Maybe a little more. Honestly, maybe even less. Going here to the green car, getting on it from the back. Because whatever way you get on it is where the jugs are going to line up. Because that's like their last seen location. And I might have sped this up a lot, and you can always go back and slow down the video. But it mostly is really just camping up here. And once you get those two Sentry turrets, it'll really help you. So round 21, round 23 is when we're going to set up the team freeze. So we're getting really close. This team freeze is going to allow you to go late game because it will have 3 riot shield people that can always help you and stay alive a lot longer than they usually can. Because instead of wandering out, you'll be able to just camp back and they'll stay with you and not go kill themselves by trying to take on a helicopter or something stupid. Alright, so it's round 23 here. We're going to start it up here on the table. And what we're going to do is we're going to kill everybody but keep the helicopter alive. Helicopter will come later in the round. Alright, so now that we got the helicopter, the first step is if your sentry guns aren't alive here, you have to go get more and place them down and destroy them. And you have to place them where I place them. So those first 2 were placed at the front of the coffee table. And I destroyed them, and then the next 2 placements are going to be at the front of the coffee table here. You're just basically doing all rectangles of this coffee table. You place them and then you knife them and destroy them. You go and get 2 more. And by the way, I really wish I mentioned this earlier. With helicopters, what you can do is, as soon as they start shooting, just go prone. And that will allow you to knock, or even crouch, and you'll get out of their way. So place it right there. Place it right there where I place it in the back of that shop on that corner tile, because what that's going to do is going to keep the helicopter next round at the start, so when you call in the Delta team, the helicopter won't chief them and kill them. So start it like normal. You can place your turret back there at the start of the round, or even before it. I think it doesn't even matter. I think I placed it at the start of it now. Play out round 24 or wave 24 like normal. But there's one thing you cannot do at wave 24, and that is go to the left of the table and go out into the air support like buy station. You cannot go into that way because that's going to attract the helicopter, which is no good. Here, I almost died from that claymore because I'm stupid. And I'm going to call the Delta Squad in over by the grenade buy station, because that will make it so the helicopter can't attract onto them. Because the helicopter will kill and move and get off of the turret lock-on if they see you or your riot shield team. So here I got unlucky and I couldn't move any of them. Oh, okay, I could move LeBlanc. So you should be able to move your riot shield, guys. If you don't, for some reason, you have to go and buy concussions. So right there, like, LeBlanc just locked onto the helicopter, which is not good. I had to throw concussion at him, and the only way he moves now, because of that, is through a concussion, which really sucks. This will happen sometimes to you. Most of the time, you won't encounter this if you move them fast enough and you get them in the right position, or you get lucky. You won't encounter this, but sometimes you will. Like right here, I have to go back to the buy station and get more concussions, or flashes, rather. And you're gonna, if you have to go to the buy station, you have to make it quick, because you don't want your riot shield guy outside of the building, just in case anything happens. Any animation they have when they move makes them vulnerable to you making them move. So if they're moving forward for some reason, or you concuss them or flash them, that's why that you're able to make them move. There, I got 4 now. I didn't even get any flashes. Keep calling concussions. There is concussions in Mw3. It's just you only kill me by flashes, I guess. Unless these are concussions. Look at the flash grenades though. So I'm gonna like speed this up a lot because I was messing up. Alright, so you're going to want to get 2 of those people on the right side of the fire pit, 1 guy on the left side over by the chair, and then you're going to want to place your turrets in front of your riot shield guys to protect them, because when enemies come in, they're going to lock onto the turret and not your riot shield guys. At least that's the idea. And you can go and get your other sentry gun once you're set up. So wave 25 though is a Jugg round. Remember that. Or no, it's not. I juked myself up. Wave 26 is. So I'll get to show you how good this is. I mean, it's just meltage. Like, you can kill streak this easy. I'm standing up on the table, not even like getting phased. So the only thing with this strategy is you're going to want to make sure your sentry guns are always changed out once they die. When you go to shoot people on the green car, the Juggs, make sure not to get the angle on where you wall bang your people that are sitting in a living room, because that will lead to their death, and you'll hear them say like, "Oh, really far, watch out." You'll hear them say it when you actually do it. So just avoid doing that on the when you're in the green car for the Jugg rounds. Here I'm setting up some traps, so you're going to want to put some C4 and claymores where I placed them. This is, you don't need to do this until like wave 75. I'm just going to show you like kind of what you want to do once you get there. So these are called traps, or like spawn traps, and it's exactly where they spawn. I'll show you how they work. You're going to want to do these for jug rounds. No matter what jug round it is, you're going to want to do exactly what I just placed. I'll show you. Bang. And the reason is because you don't want to have to deal with the AIs going through your Sentry turrets and your Delta squad, because that's just going to cause unwanted damage. And you want to take on, and you want to use all your bullets on your LMGs and late rounds on the juggernauts. Alright, that's been all. I think that covers it. I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys have a good day.